Hello guys, so we have the box office here. Yes, we have the total box office, and Joker is gonna pass 300 million. There's no way. Okay. Then sadly, I was behind in my official projections for this movie, but this movie is gonna pass $300 million. Versus the flop called Terminator Dark Fate. No one is buying watching this. Okay. It made $123 million. It was in the line with the media's projections of the movie's opening week. We can see here that international box office, you know, isn't they haven't really updated it yet, but according in China it grossed $9 million. I think it's only most of the box offices from China. So this movie is just not doing well at the box office. No one is, buying this movie. Okay, no one is gonna go. Yeah, let's go out to see, Terminator Dark Fate. The woke version of Terminator that no one wanted. Funny how these these woke movies that completely flop. Just to read the comparisons. Oh yeah, read about Angel and Terminator Genesis. Why are we comparing it to the Um, why isn't it? Well, why is Doc Moon Transformers series here? Um, you can. Why? Well, wait. So here it is. Oh, Tornado Dark Fate versus Rebound Angel. So Rebound Angel on its third day was at $27 million, and on its fifth day was at 42 million. Thing is, Rebound Angel had the holiday event. Tornado Dark Fate does not have the same. Why they got rid of the comparison for Tornado Genesis here. Why did they get rid of it? Okay, why do I have to wait for, add movie comparison to load up for, you know what? I'm gonna, yeah, here it is. Terminator Genesis. These are the only two movies that we compare it to. Um, this video will come out earlier if, YouTube didn't, if the internet, if, the computer didn't just restart for some reason automatically. Do not know why. You know what? I'm not waiting anymore. Okay, so we're back on the weekend box office here. We have Joker at 299 million. We'll be making a Joker will be gained. But here's the thing, Joker's gonna pass $1 million. Last week I gained another $80 million worldwide. So Joker will pass $1 million. It's guaranteed now. It'll probably pass 60. Of course, another 4 million next week. It goes to $70 million. It goes to 40 to 40. 20. Yes, the movie will pass $1 billion, okay? The movie is gonna make $1 billion at box office. And of course, the Disney fanboys are probably angry that, DC's making money, All these box office projections say, Joker's gonna be a big flop, it's DC, it's not, doesn't have Disney's logo on it, it doesn't have, Disney's logo, it's gonna flop because, Disney did not make the movie, Obviously, Joker is making money, and they said it was gonna flop. Okay, next is Disney's logo movie, Movies and Mistress of Evil. No one is, nobody is watching it. This movie made $84 million this week, and it's surprisingly Disney is trying. This movie is actually making money. Surprisingly, the international box office is showing up for this movie, which is surprising that this movie is actually having legs because obviously, the Disney fanboys have saved this movie from being an absolute disaster. Because this movie has probably just broken even. The movie had the same budget as the first movie. And yeah, China's probably showing up for this movie. as well. But international, the movie is kind of slowing down as well. So yes, Disney has another movie that didn't flop. Sadly, we want Wilson Mistress of Evil to be a big flop. Harriet made $12 million. It's nothing to write home about. It's an indie movie. And it's you know, it's just another movie. Next is the Addams Family. This movie has been doing really extremely well at the box office the last weeks and stuff. It has made $129 million at the box office. It is doing exactly average as well. Um, and Halloween kind of boosted its sales a lot as well. And I think this movie will start declining really fast after this weekend. Okay. Um, After the whole Halloween season and the Halloween fever is over, I think people are going to really go move on to something else. I think it will make $100 million at the box office. It might, it will probably make $100 million. Next is Zombieland, the Double Tap. The Double Tap, or there's this movie. It's not doing too well at the box office. If actually go to Zombieland, I clicked on Zombieland Double Tap. Okay, then moving on. Oh, that's for something that can't go on Zombieland Double Tap. Because Zombieland Double Tap, the movie is gonna break even. Disney. And the Democrat, it was saying that this movie was so terrible because it forces gender roles. Yes, it's so bad, you're angry, it forces gender roles. And the movie is doing pretty okay at the box office. It's not doing amazing. It's not gonna beat the first one, but it's doing okay at the box office. So next is Countdown. This is a weird movie. Um, it's about a phone. Okay, for some reason people want to see this. For some reason, people really want to see this. It's a horror movie. It's a cheap horror movie. But for some reason, this movie is actually making money at the box office. Um, and do not know the budget for that one. I know Terminator's budget is around $200 million. Okay, Arctic Dogs. This movie's a flop, but we're not going there yet. Black and Blue. Do not know the budget for the movie. Usually Wikipedia has budgets for these movies. Um, so I go up 2019 in film. Usually the budgets are listed on Wikipedia. 2019 in film. Black and Blue is just doing average. It's a police movie. Okay, this is the highest grossing movie of the year. Joker's gonna fight against Disney's monopoly, basically. It's Joker versus Disney, basically. Wait, they don't have what was the release schedule they had? Here's Joker. It's up to towards October. So Arctic Dogs, for example, it has a budget of $50 million. They usually list them on Wikipedia because they usually list them on Wikipedia. Motherless, Brooklyn, $26 million. So both of these movies are complete flops already. Tornado Dog Fate, we know that's around $200 million. Countdown, that's a cheap horror movie, $6 million. They're not gonna lose any money on that movie. The Current War, that's also a flop as well. Black and Blue, um, and here's Black and Blue, it's at $15 million. They haven't really updated the box office yet for that movie. But then we have next week with our flops. So first is Motherless Brooklyn. No one is watching this movie. Okay, nobody is watching this movie. It's a noir detective movie, and no one is really watching it at all. And I didn't see this movie's budget yet. Juxie is a flop. It's a small flop for Lionsgate, but This movie, no one is watching. Apparently, is watching. Okay, Murderous Brooklyn is a flop. Arctic Dogs is a flop. And by Entertainment Studios, what movies did they make? Entertainment Studios, what movies did they make? Arctic Dogs is a flop. But and the thing is, nobody knew this movie was even coming out. So that's you can't make a movie and not advertise it at all and expect people to come and watch it. Okay, you can't really do that. Okay, this is a flop as well. No one is watching this movie. Okay, this movie is completely bombing at the box office. Kind of like Marvel's Brooklyn and the Cold War as well. Um, Arctic Dog. What are the other movies? Arctic Dogs. What other movies did Entertainment Studios made? So they made Norm of the North. That's what they're known for. They're known for Norm of the North and Binky Bill the movie. Yeah, they're known for really crappy movies. No wonder why the movie's flopping. Parasite. This is a movie that's doing well at the box office. It's a it has it's a apparently it's a foreign movie, but this movie has made $100 million at box. It's a I think it's a foreign movie and it's doing really well at the box office. So that's Jansio's Tongue, probably a Chinese movie. Gemini Man, no one is watching this movie. Okay, the White House, Johnny Depp. That movie is doing okay at the box office. It's not doing amazing, but it's doing okay. Gemini Man, another flop. Okay, Gemini Man is another flop. It's still flopping at the box office. Yo, at $151 million, no one is really going out to see Gemini Man here. No one really wants to see that. Current War Director's Cut, no one is watching it. It's at $30 million budget. Downtown Abbey, not gonna reach $1 million. And Abominable is slowly falling out of theaters already. No one is watching this movie. Okay, Abominable is a movie. No one is watching. Okay, Downtown Abbey made. Abominable is a movie. No one is watching. Okay, the movie has a $70 million budget. And this movie just completely. This movie is just completely just not doing as well as they will think it is. And the problem is, it's another Yeti movie released exactly in 1 year after the other. And I think this movie not doing that, not just completely bomb, is just flopping at the box office. It's probably gonna prove to these animation studios that there's other things other than Yetis, okay? And the whole Yeti trend will probably end as well, okay? It just kind of is weird that they could release this. If they release this film like 5 years after Smallfoot, I think it would have done well. Okay, I think some people there. I think parents just didn't want to see another Yeti movie about a Yeti going through perilous journeys and being helped by humans and humans finding the Yetis and stuff. No, it's just another Yeti movie. That's all it really is. Okay, and no one's watching it. Okay. Cause they advertised the hell out of this movie, okay. Same thing with Smallfoot, okay. It's the fact that it's not really because of Disney. It's because it's another Yeti movie. It's another Yeti movie, okay. And I don't think and especially look at Smallfoot's box office. It didn't even make 200 million. It made barely over $200 million, okay. What were they thinking with this movie, okay? What were they thinking? Downton Abbey's doing well at the box office as well, and that's basically about the box office. Goodbye.